Well, I made a dumb mistake today. I had this camera in picture mode, not in movie mode. So when I was recording the previous sets, it was actually just taking pictures, not going and recording a video. So where I'm at here is 280 pounds. Last week I did 265, so we're increasing 15 every week. So 280, and this is the second set of 5. I should have paid attention because there's a flashing red LED light on the front of the camera when it's recording video. And it's green when it's in picture mode. I'm going to finish the day off with some time on the elliptical back there. This will be the 4th time doing the elliptical since starting back again in the gym. I did 5 minutes the first time, 6 minutes the second time, 7 minutes the third time. Today's time 4, so today will be 8 minutes. Now, one other thing I wanted to talk about. There was one of these pads sitting right next to the squat rack. These pads Velcro around the bar, and they're used to pad your back as you're doing the squat. I tried one of these things exactly one time. It was back when I was not too far after first starting with squats, and I would have been up around 225 to 250 pounds, something like that. And the bar was digging into my back, and that would be quite painful. So I did try one of these pads. What I noticed real quick, I only used it for one day. This pad drastically changed the mechanics of the squat. It raised the bar and pushed it further back. And that really affects your levers. Now, if you move the fulcrum point on a lever, you drastically change how that load reacts. And that's what happens when you put one of these pads on the bar. What I did instead is you get going with the proper exercises. You make sure you're doing deadlifts and back exercises, and then add in some shrugs into it. And you develop the muscles back here. You develop the natural padding, and then you don't need these things, and you're far better off. You have better squat mechanics, and you'll overall be stronger. The bar never gets to feel any heavier. It never applies any more pressure to your back as you go up in weights. That feeling on your back stays the same because everything else gets stronger along with the squat. Today's Tuesday. This is going to be 210, set number 1. Set 2. Set 3. 210, set 4. Last week on the 5th set of 205, I only got 4 reps. So far today at 210, I decided to move up anyway. I've done 4 sets of 5 and this is the 5th set. So let's see what we get here. I'm hoping I get 5 reps on this last set. All right, 5 didn't feel too bad, so we went for 6 and got it. Okay, next week we'll move up to 215 for a 5x5. Hopefully I'll get back to 225 pretty soon, and I keep going up 5 pounds a week. That would be nice. I'm sure it's going to slow down and maybe take 2 or 3 weeks to increase 5 pounds once I get back to 225. Progress from there is usually pretty slow, but we'll keep going with the 5x5s. And after completing 225 for a 5x5, maybe I'll throw a little bit heavier singles in there, here and there every few weeks, just to get some exposure to heavier weights again on the bench. All right, that's going to be it for today. We'll be back on Thursday for deadlifts, rows, chin-ups, and the elliptical.